This is Smoking in G Sharp. I'm coming in with yet another building that I have a lot of questions about. I hope you enjoy these segments. I sure do. The internet has given me a wonderful opportunity to find so many things. And today I'm bringing you the Lake Palace, formerly known as Yagningwas. It was a summer palace for the royal dynasty of Menwar. Now it has been turned into a hotel. Now what's interesting about this place is that it was built, according to those people we know who we're talking about, in 1743 to 1746 under the direction of Yagat Singh II. He is the 62nd successor in a royal dynasty over there in Menwar. Anyway, what's really striking to me is that they built this hotel, this palace, right smack in the middle of a lake in India. Now, here they're saying in the 1700s, they did this in 3 years. That, to me, already sends up a flag, because they'd have to have oodles and boodles of people working on this palace in the water for a 3-year period to get you couldn't get this done today in 3 years with all our technology. So I get really frustrated when they kind of dismiss, with just broad strokes of, oh yes, this was just done in 3 years, now move along, nothing to see here, people. Because as we go down and read further about the building, it was left in disarray. Time and weather had taken their toll on this place. It just, decayed. And it was written up even by a French writer, Pierre Latour, that it was slowly moldering into the damp emanations of the lake, meaning it was just like sinking and melting in. Further down, though, they decided to add another addition, and they added a pavilion, and not a very big one. And that pavilion took them from 1930 to 1955 to complete, basically, is what I'm gathering from the write-up here on Wikipedia. By the way, you can go and Google this and read it yourself, and maybe you get a different hit, but I think that's what they're... See, they leave it very broad, as far as how this thing was built and how it was, maintained, and, oh, goodness. So they hired an American designer named Dede, and he writes in his journal that he worked on this building from 1961 to 69 to renovate it into a hotel. Well, look at there again. It took him 8 years just to renovate this place, and it only took 3 years to build. Quite a contrast in our history here. How does something like this get built in the water in the mid-1700s, and then each time it's looked at again, it takes 10 years at one time and 8 years on another time to renovate? Yeah, something's really not right here. And I guess it's a cool idea to build something in a lake, but however, things rise and lower in any water situation. I'm just curious, if they were concerned with flooding or drought. If there's a drought, how do you get out there besides walking in muck? And as you can see, as I'm showing right now, the interior is just fantastic. I mean, it is beyond Rococo, very ornate, very, very, palace-like. And I really enjoyed looking at the inside of this. And again, where did they get these materials? They had to put them on a boat to get out there. First, they got to build a structure, then they've got to build, what I'm gathering is either brick or some kind of slate walls. They talk about a lot of black marble on the interior and jewels, as a matter of fact. This was very well done at one time. So I just wanted to put this out there and see what you're thinking. Please, please put something in the comments below. I really enjoy your thoughts, even if they don't go along with mine. I know sometimes you're going, oh, it's a big conspiracy theory session again, George. But we got to start looking at this stuff, just like I said, just common sense. They're telling us all these stories and they just don't line up. Okay, well, thanks again, everybody, and you take care. Stay frosty.